chaos and order that worries me. The last time you fought them, their herald interfered. We were lucky to survive. If he had been more powerful, we might not have." Oxalis nodded his head in agreement. His last encounter with chaos and order had been catastrophic. He had been engaged with them, both he and Morai occupied in battle when the herald struck and distracted them, allowing chaos and order to overwhelm him, even hurt him. "We've seen no sign of a herald in system. Perhaps they don't have one here," Oxalis wondered. "Unlikely, and you know it," the woman said. "Why are you hesitating? Didn't you put things in motion for this exact reason? The dragon and the human should be enough for our purposes." "I know, Iris. He trailed off. "I fear that they are going to be too weak. A herald is imbued with the power of chaos and order, too powerful for beings that have no understanding of what they are." "You could just tell them everything," Iris said. Oxalis grimaced. "What?" Iris added. "You already plan on putting humans, the Zhal, and the Qash'vo'tar on the path of finding the Val'ayash. You could just go in person and tell them everything." "There is no guarantee that these Val'ayash don't have agents among the other races. I cannot risk chaos and order learning of my presence before I am ready to strike. It is why I have restrained the use of my power in this universe. The more I do, the greater the chance that they detect my presence. And who knows what they'll do if that happens? For all I know, they will just tear down the dimensional barriers and consume the universe in full, as they have done before. I will not play with countless lives in that manner." "But you are willing to attack them and risk that happening anyway." "They are already using this place as a feeding ground. Doing nothing does the same, only on a different timetable." Oxalis shook his head. "If I am not distracted, I am sure that I could fight them off and push them out of this universe." Iris didn't respond immediately, but instead just watched him. It was an illusion, an unnecessary one. Her avatar was just a hologram, her true body being the massive AI core deep inside Morai's body. She wasn't glaring at him from the body she was projecting in front of him, but rather through the sensors all around him. But the two of them had been together for a long time, and had their own way of communicating. "You could try and appeal to the Titans. Maybe you can convince them to finally fight back against chaos and order." Oxalis snorted. "They are afraid, and I doubt they will be willing to speak with me after what I did to that one arrogant prick. No, you are right. The human and the dragon are my best bet." "So, what are we going to do?" "We go back to Earth. And I manipulate things, of course," Oxalis said. Chapter 1. Emissary Anthony Smith stood inside an office on the new space station in the orbit of Jupiter that also doubled as a shipyard. The Titan II station was barely a month old and was the only station of its size in the solar system. The previous Titan station had been destroyed in the Val'ayash attack, and Earth did not have the time to build more stations of that size. But they did need shipyards. Next to him stood two emissaries of foreign powers, the Qash'vo'tar and the Zhal Confederation. Both of them were looking out of a window that showed one of the shipyard's berths. In it lay the hull of a massive warship, a supercarrier. Fury class, it was a massive cylinder for more than 2/3 of its length, and only at the end did it turn into the more traditional human-built shape. A rectangular shape that flared at the end where the massive drives were situated. The ship was the newest in the United Terran System fleet.